I also have The Shining by Stanley Kubrick. What can you say about this movie that hasn't already been said? And then I also got 28 Weeks Later. I enjoyed this movie a lot. Just even though I liked the first one a lot more, I thought that one was a pretty good movie as well. So, but I also have the Friday the 13th. It's the From Crystal Lake to Manhattan Ultimate Edition DVD collection. This one I like a lot. I've seen the ones that are on in the Big 10 case and some of the other editions. I think this one I like the best. Just because it just looks cleaner and sleeker, and to me, to someone who likes to display off their DVDs, kind of helps. And then I know I'm wearing glasses in this one. I got Jason Goes to Hell, the R-rated and unrated edition. If you have not seen this one, I recommend this. This one's really good, even though Jason isn't really in this movie. And this is the one where Freddy's claw kind of comes in at the end and grabs Jason's mask to kind of signify what's to come. And then we got Jason X. I think this is honestly the worst one out of all of them, just because I think when you start taking things into space, unless it's campy, like when Sharknado did it in Sharknado 3, put them into space, I thought that was hilarious. It fit the realm of that franchise, but they should have, if they were going to do it, they should have made it scary and just kept it on Earth. And so that's what they should have done. And then, which brings us to, I'll talk about this DVD collection first, is the complete Nightmare on Elm Street collection. This is the DVD version of it. I think this is the ultimate version of this movie, of these movies, just because, even though there is some movies that don't have like the alternate cuts, which I'm kind of waiting for. I know there's some movies that some of the versions of the movie aren't released yet that do have like harder versions of the movie, but I think I can't wait. And then we also got Freddy vs. Jason. Just self-explanatory. So, and then I want to talk about my doubles real quick. I do have the Nightmare on Elm Street collection on Blu-ray. I thought, it's just really good. I haven't watched them all yet on Blu-ray. Then I also got the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot, which I thought was actually pretty decent. I like the actors and actresses in that movie. I like how they kind of tweaked the origin story a little bit, which I didn't mind. Not too bad, but just, yeah. Then I got the Friday the 13th reboot. I like this one a lot more than the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot, but just because Jason's easier to reboot, I think, because Freddy just has that supernatural element to it, and kind of, so it's just, Jason just seems a little easier to reboot. And then we got the Evil Dead Blu-ray, then we got the Evil Dead 2 Blu-ray, and then I got the Screwhead edition of Army of Darkness. These two are digitally remastered, which fixes all the screw-ups and stuff like that, in terms of, like, if you ever seen, there's a big box around the moon when they kind of superimpose it into the sky, which that's why I keep the other editions of my Evil Dead, because I like those kind of moments in movies, because it kind of shows how raw they were and like stuff like that. I just like having the messed up versions as well, or the original ones. Kind of like, that's why I want the Star Wars ones on Blu-ray, the original theatrical cuts, because they just show a time where things, yeah, you know what I mean. So, and then I got the complete Saw edition. I got all of them on Saw 2, 3, 4, 5, and whatever, Saw Final Chapter, whatever. I like all of them. Those were fun to watch. And then also got the Evil Dead edition. I don't really call this one a reboot. I think it's just enhancing the story, because from what I heard, it could be a way that Bruce Campbell will kind of come into that. But I don't know. I can't wait till their TV show comes out. And so I got Lords of Salem, I like this movie. I think I talked about this one during the 31 Days of Fright. This movie is extremely messed up. It has some pretty... The opening of this movie is just... Whoa. Kind of makes you very disturbed and kind of like cringeworthy. Just not because of how gory it is. It's just like how raw it is. Because there's just a bunch of old women out in the middle of the woods undressed. And it's just like, oh, okay. And it's just the way it's shot. And it's just like, oh, dear God. It just kind of... just very disturbing. And then I have one of my favorite horror franchises that come out in the last few years is the Hatchet trilogy. Hatchet 1, Hatchet 2, and Hatchet 3. It follows Victor Crowley, who is played by Kane Hodder, who plays the definitive version of Jason in a lot of people's eyes, and as mine as well. And so those movies are great. They're kind of throwbacks to the old school horror, but they do have a lot of cool moments in there as well that involve CGI. I think there's just to enhance the scenes and not really to take away from the scenes here. And then also I have the Alien Anthology, which this is the greatest, one of my greatest favorite box sets I have, because it has 2 versions of every movie with a bunch of special features on everything. They even fixed Alien 3's special edition, where it kind of fixes the audio problems and the special effects, and which is pretty cool that they got the people to come back and redub their lines and fix it. So I'm like, that's awesome. Even though David Fincher kind of disowns that movie, I think it's a good movie. I think it's probably one of my favorite Alien movies. I think it's my 3rd favorite because the 4th one isn't not too bad, but so. And then here's my big box set of Halloween. I got the nice big one. It comes with the alternate cut of Halloween 6, the producer's cut, which kind of has supernatural elements to it. It has the supernatural stuff. I don't want to get too in depth into that, but. And then finally, I'm going to talk about I got all these on Steelbook. So I got the Resident Evil. Then I got Resident Evil Apocalypse. And then I got Resident Evil Extinction. Then Afterlife. And then, Retribution. And then I also have the animated movie Degeneration on Steelbook. I don't have the other one. I think it's Damnation is the one I don't have. So that's it. That is all my horror movies on DVD and Blu-ray. I do have some horror TV shows, but I'll kind of get into that when I actually do the TV stuff. So, and hope you enjoyed this. My name is Max James, and I'm going to go geek.